What's up, guys? Billy Left Dipping back again. This is probably be the second video I post today. I actually made the second video yesterday, forgot to upload it, but not a big deal. Hang on one second. Um, this video is going to be kind of different from what I usually do. I just got something I want to address, and it's basically about another dipper. And I'll tell you in a minute. I'm going to pack lip of Copenhagen wintergreen, just normal shit. Um, I was told something about what my local Walmart has. I'm gonna go see if they have it probably tomorrow, and maybe I'll have another video up this week for you guys if they have it. If not, I'll see if I can get it somewhere else. But today, just regular old Copenhagen wintergreen. I'll also tell you why I'm making a video about this and not just commenting. All right, so every once in a while I'll just cruise through everybody's videos and see what they got, and I'll watch a couple of videos, that stick out at me or whatever. And there's been one dipper on YouTube that just kind of aggravates the shit out of me lately. And I don't mean to start nothing, but I can't comment on his video because I'll get to that later. But it's Bluegrass Dipper. And I know he's a way fucking bigger YouTube dipper. Not really way bigger, but he's a bigger YouTube dipper than I am, and I really don't give a shit. My main thing about him is it seems like he constantly bitches and complains in his videos about usually about what other people are fucking doing, and that just it blows my mind because he talks shit on other people for. Well, I guess I'll just address it to him if he should watch it. You talk shit on what other people do, yet you do the same shit. Like the video I watched today was the message to Outlaw or whatever, which is funny all in itself because you always find a reason to bring up that you were friends with Outlaw for like a couple months or something, and it's like nobody gives a shit. Nobody really cares. But you always find a reason to bring that up. But you criticized him for not making a video because he said he was sick. But in a video like 3 weeks before that, you apologized for not making a video for a month and a half for personal reasons, and you even listed because you were sick. How can you criticize him for that when you did the same fucking thing? Like I don't get it. It's just stupid. And another thing is you keep talking okay. You criticize in that video. You also criticize Mudjug for talking shit on other companies because other companies make their shit in China and he doesn't. Which to me, first of all, it's a pretty valid fucking reason to criticize other companies. Uh, I mean, if you actually like America, you want to buy American, you don't want to fucking support some other country, um, and all that shit. You want to support people who make their shit here and don't outsource to other countries because it's cheaper. And in the video that he posted that you were talking about, where he talked shit on the other ones, he didn't just talk shit. He took their products and compared it to his in different tests, like fucking crushing it with a forklift and shit and stomping on it. None of his broke, and all the other ones broke. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, it's obviously a better product. And you said you're talking about obviously your product's not good if you have to talk shit on other people to get ahead. That's what fucking capitalism is. If you look at TV nowadays, all the commercials coming out with like Samsung and iPhone, they constantly fucking talk shit on each other. DirecTV and Dish Network, they constantly talk shit on each other in their videos. It's what businesses do. That is how you get ahead. It's just how capitalism works. Um, but he made valid points in this video. It's not like he just talked shit and had no evidence to back it up. It was just ridiculous to me. And you talk shit about him and some other people in your previous videos. It's like, how are you doing anything different than he's doing? You know, you're talking shit on other YouTube dippers. He's talking shit on other companies. It's kind of the same thing. Even though YouTube's not really a competition because people use multiple YouTubers, but it's the same fucking thing. You talk shit on other people, just like he talks shit on other companies, and it makes you look like a huge ass hypocrite. Um, the only thing I agree with you on is you talk shit on Redneck Nation, and I don't like Redneck Nation either. Just for some of the shit he does, and some of the, I don't hate Redneck Nation, but because I have a hat by them or whatever, but you know, they're not one of my favorite groups. Um, but it seems like you constantly bitch and complain about what other people are doing, and why don't you just pay attention to what you do? And I know I need to practice what I preach because I'm sitting here talking shit about Bluegrass Dipper, but it's just I didn't even plan on making a video today. I just ran across that and I was like, God, that pisses me off. It's just aggravating. And I watched your dip reviews are stupid, and shut up. Like, you even said that's how you get viewers to come to your channel. Well, if dip reviews are so stupid, then why do dip reviews get your viewers to come to your channel? That's obviously what people are looking for, because you said that Outlaw said that you can't just make a character and fucking be on camera because people aren't going to want to watch that. They're going to want to watch dip reviews, and that's how you get started. How are dip reviews stupid then? I think dip reviews are a great thing because everyone has their own take. You watch multiple dip reviews on the same dip, and everyone has a different opinion. You get different opinions. You get to form your own opinion based on what these people say, and then you get to go try the dip yourself. It's how I, used to try new dips when I first started dipping. I'd watch dip reviews, and then, that sounds like a pretty good dip. I'll go try it. But some of the shit that you picked on in that video was ridiculous. Like presentation. You said how is this going to affect your how is looking at the can going to affect your decision? Well, if you have a boring ass can, no, it's not necessarily. If I already know what the dip tastes like, it's not going to affect my decision on whether or not to buy the dip. But these are the kind of, like, these cans, these new camo cans or whatever. If I didn't dip Copenhagen every day, I'd still go out and buy one of these cans just to have one of these cans. I've got cans in there I bought that I only took a couple pinches out of. I just wanted the fucking can. I didn't like the dip inside. I didn't like what it was, but and sorry, I'm a little out of breath. But and then another thing you talk about is like the packability. Like how does that fucking you're gonna be able to look at the can and tell what the packability. No, you're not, because there's Copenhagen long cut, there's Grizzly long cut, there's Stoker's long cut, and they're all different cuts. This is a finer long cut than Grizzly long cut. Okay, so don't tell me. I mean, Stoker's long cut doesn't pack very well. To me, it doesn't pack very well. I always get stragglers on my mouth. I never get stragglers with this. So that's something you need to look at too. You listen to what other people say about how it packs, and then you're going to know whether or not you're going to have trouble with it if you're a new dipper. And then the spit. Okay, I don't agree with you necessarily, but yeah, the spit doesn't matter to me. But to some people, I'm sure it does, because there's people out there who they like dipping, but they also think that dipping is like something that goes back to like the Old West, and people always want to chew and dip because it's kind of like a manly thing to do. And the darker the spit, the cooler the whole thing is to people who really like the Old West, I guess. So, I mean, why do you fucking care what other people are doing in their dip reviews, and why do you constantly bitch and complain about these things I'm talking about now? And the whole reason I'm making a video about this is because your comments are off on that video. Could I go to another video and comment? Yeah, but I want to comment on that video. And you turn comments off because you know people are going to talk shit on it. You know people are going to get pissed off. So why make the video if you? I mean, I'll make a fucking video all day and not turn the comments off because I think it's funny when jackasses get on there and fucking yell at me, even though it doesn't happen very often. But if you want to get on my comment section and look like a fucking asshole and just blow it up with talking shit on me, go for it. I don't give a shit. Because I do what I do because I like to do it. I have my own opinions. My opinions are not everybody's opinions. And I know there's probably going to be people who see this video and disagree with me. And you're probably going to see, well, I don't know if you'll see this video, but if you do, you'll probably definitely disagree with me. But it's just the whole thing is bullshit, man. Just stop talking shit on other people. Do you. You know, your fucking dip videos are not that amazing. Mine aren't either. Nobody, I mean, the whole dip reviews are dip videos are stupid. I mean, I don't think they are, and the people who watch them don't think they are. But to other people, dip videos are probably the fucking stupidest thing they've ever seen. You know, I hear my friends tell me, why do you go spit every 10 seconds in your video? Well, that's just how I fucking spit, dude. Like, don't watch my videos if you don't like it. I've had other people, this is fucking gross. Don't fucking watch it. That's pretty simple. Everything is going to be stupid to someone else, but that doesn't mean you got to be an asshole about it, But I mean, like I said, I'll keep my fucking comments on. If you want to voice your opinion, voice your opinion. This is fucking America that I live in. You got an opinion, that's great. I don't care. I'll look at your opinion. If you disagree with me, don't give a shit. Um, I'm sorry if I come off like an asshole in this video, but this is whatever. So that's pretty much all I got to say about that. Just stop with the constant bitching and complaining. Just do something interesting for once, But what are you gonna do? So that's all I got for today. As always, like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends. If Bluegrass Dipper watches this, sorry if I sound like an asshole, dude, but it's just I've noticed this in quite a few videos of yours, and it just fucking aggravates me. So, like, comment, subscribe, keep on dipping and spitting. I'll see you guys later.